WeDehYahSuh!
At Chukka, it's time to play. Always time to play.
So I wrote Chukka like 2 days before or something, and then I asked them for this experience because I knew this was one of the things they do. And obviously we all know that they do horseback riding because that's I think where they started this whole entire thing.
And zip lining.
But to be honest, I think they offer almost every single like tour you can do in Jamaica. I feel like when I went on their website I was like, whoa, like you can do this with them and you can do that and you can. Honestly, they offer so much, from the dune buggies to the zip lining to the horseback riding to like array of stuff.
Yeah,
and we are gonna try and do them.
Yeah, we're gonna do all of them. When we got there, they were expecting us, which was great. Which I know that sounds like a small thing, but
no, it's not a small thing. In Jamaica,
it's not a small thing. Gift shop.
I mean, there were some really nice Jamaican
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I think the quality is what gets me. I didn't check the prices because I'm not a shopper, so I don't check prices.
They had things, as I would say, if you got there and you didn't have and you wanted like the water shoes or like a sweater or a cover up, a bag, like they had things that, you know, if you really needed it, you're willing to pay for it, and it's good quality, nice stuff.
Were the water shoes for rent or you had to buy? Because that's something that...
For sale. I didn't say anything for rent, yeah.
You wait there for the guide. The guide comes along with a bus and they carry you up to Spanish Bridge. It's beautiful. And then you jump in a tube and you literally start going.
Our guide, Omar, he was great. Very, very helpful. Very knowledgeable. He's been doing it for 8 years and he loves it. He says he loves his job. He thinks he has the best job ever. And he kind of does, right? Like he hangs out on the river all day with people from all around the world, which is really cool. When Matthew told me we're going river rafting and we're going to be going through rapids, I imagined it being much more tumultuous than it actually was.
I feel like, you know, Colorado, you watch those movies.
And I pictured like people, like a huge yellow tube with tons of people in there, like woo, and like, you know, crazy kind of rapids. But that really wasn't what the experience was like.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. But these guys have to be careful now.
That was a rapid?
Yeah, that was a rapid.
Oh, that was a rapid?
No, it wasn't. What?
Completely different kind of rapids, guys. It's not like Colorado and it's not like Costa Rica where it's like, they put levels, by the way. So you have like level 2 river, level 3 river, and dependent on the person's expertise or you know how it is, then you might drop out or you might not.
I definitely enjoyed the rapids, like the areas that were, you know, kind of get your adrenaline going. And it's just the peaceful moments. It's very quiet. The scenery is beautiful. It's super relaxing. Yeah.
So I love those little parts where it's a little bit rougher, but I also love that, in my opinion, it gives me that mix of tranquility and then tiny little bits of adventure.
Yeah. So I had water shoes. Matthew kindly loaned me his water shoes.
You forgot your water shoes.
I forgot my water shoes.
Even though I said carry your water shoes, I'm sure I probably put
This is a trending thing. I often forget my water shoes, but Matthew loaned me his water shoes.
But you don't need them.
But you don't need them. You actually don't need them. Flip-flops are fine.
And apparently, and I didn't remember this the first time I did it, but apparently there's like a glass tube, and so you can leave your sandals in there. You can leave other things. I wouldn't suggest you carry your phone or anything like that.
Nothing you don't want to get wet.
Yeah, nothing you don't want to get wet, but there actually is space to carry the things that you do need. I feel like we could have a cooler with drinks if they had just told us.
Yeah, we could.
I could have carried a cup if they had given us some.
We're coming on a group, like families and friends. You take an extra tube with a cooler, you know.
Oh, you do? So you never give us that after?
I don't know, sir. We put a cup on a mission.
And there's space. There's a cup holder too for a drink, if you'd like to bring
If you, which we did,
Yeah, if you're so inclined.
But car keys, I would say things like that, you leave with gold ring with the receptionist. I tell you to leave those stuff. They're trustworthy. So at the point where you start off is the point where you're going to end. So leave your stuff there, and you can get them back.
There's a restaurant there with a full menu. Yeah, so you start off at the outpost, and the outpost has a restaurant. But of course, you're not there to eat in the beginning, and then you do your whole tour and everything, and then you come back around.
And then you're hungry.
And then
you eat.
They drop you in a restaurant. How smart is that, right? Like,
just like everything else in Jamaica, you go, don't worry about anything. Like all the questions you have on all the things that are problems, they're gonna deal with it. So you're worrying about your car keys, or you're worrying about your slippers, or you're worrying about your phone.
Yeah, don't
worry about them, because somebody's gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good day.
I had a good time.